investigate, break him out of jail.
It's
The
up to you
heist.
guys whether or not you guys
The
want to go and
heist.
break out Pimbly and Ivan. I will not stop any of you.
Alright. Let's
I
do
can't
it.
think of any reason why we would want to.
Well, you see,
Yeah, retweet.
yeah, but then we got two valuable members of this team just kind of chilling out.
Oh, is
for,
that
like,
what we're calling it?
And the first thing they did is start a bar fight, yes.
Na na
Robot
na
fight.
na 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 na. I'm gonna start a fight.
Okay, well, so right now you guys are, the four of you that are in the group are kind of hanging out in the treasure room of
Wait, there's
this
four of. Oh yeah, there's four.
last little tower.
Figure
Because
it out.
y'all drag you drag Celeste along. So you guys are hanging out in the treasure room at the moment. All of the orcs have run away, so you don't have to
Or
worry
died.
about that anymore. Or died, yes. So you don't need to worry about that too much anymore. You guys are kind of able to relax a little. So you guys did take a long rest. So if you expended any spell slots or anything like that, you have them back. You are all also restored to full health.
Oh, I get restored to full health.
Yes. You get restored to a
Okay.
full health after a long rest.
That's sick. After that fatal punched.
Yeah, after the fatal punch to the face last week. What do you guys want to do?
Let's go
You
break
guys
the boys out.
sound like you have some options, so.
Break the boys out.
I mean,
And
we have
should we-
half the treasure.
Go with what we have here first, and then the boys out.
Break the boys out.
Why are we breaking the boys out?
Oh,
Because boys will be boys.
oh.
That's how you get it punched again.
I can
You'd
take
learn
it
to
this
stop
time.
saying that.
Three
That
things are
statement.
gonna happen. I hit you, you hit the pavement, ambulance hit 65. Give your balls a tug, you tit Parker.
Woo!
Yeah, exactly.
Dang. No, but we gotta break the boys out. I'm not gonna let my homies sit here for like an hour and a half. Just not doing anything.
Yeah. Dilton, roll a persuasion.
Oh shoot. Okay, let me zoom in real quick because I can't read. Alright. Is that. Ooh, I got 19.
He seems pretty convincing that releasing the guys seems to be a pretty good idea. The jail is kind of in between the tower and Saxondale. It's closer to Saxondale. It's more on the outskirts of that spot. Just a little bit outside of the town, though. I still think you guys should figure out democracy-wise whether or not
Hey, I
you wanna
got
go do
19
that,
on
or if you wanna
persuasion. We
go.
gotta go. We gotta go break the boys out.
But we only explored half the tower.
But like, what if we come back with them? So your boy Ivan and Pimbly aren't gonna be sitting here for an hour just kind of listening to us.
And
I
there's,
mean,
and like, we'd have to re-clear it later.
Okay, you know what? Let's send them a telegram and with 15 schmeckles.
I don't have message. No, they'd be too far away for message.
I mean, they were only put in there for drug and disorderly conduct. Would they be let out?
When would? But then they wouldn't know where we are.
We've been traveling for 3 days,
Yeah.
and it is the closest relic on the map.
All right, you know what? Let's explore this bad boy and then let's go break them out. We're gonna perform a heist.
So you guys
Here,
want to go?
I'll start planning out the heist.
Explore.
Yeah,
Sure
we're
thing.
exploring.
You're gonna go exploring? Cool.
Yep.
So you guys head out back. There's no other exits. So there's only one entrance and one exit to this room.
So we exit, and then we go outside, and then we go out to the front of the
Yes.
tower, go back in, and go upstairs this time.
Okay, so you guys are gonna go to the left, head out. You'll come out and around. And I have the 4 of you. Can I have the 4 of you roll a perception check once you guys leave the tower?
Oh, some good rolls.
19 plus 6.
I
25?
got a solid 4.
12 for me.
And Chase. And Celeste.
What's up?
Perception.
Roll a d20.
Okay. How much do I add?
Whatever your
2, I
perception
think.
modifier is.
It's a 4
Yeah.
plus 4.
Yeah.
Okay. $15.
Okay. So everyone that rolled over a 10 can kind of see off to the left. The orcs, running away and leaving this area and still going farther down the trail that kind of leads back up and to the side.
Saxondale.
It looks like they're heading to Little Ivywood. So you guys head back around inside into the tower, and you guys can go to the right if you'd like, and go upstairs.
Yep.
Okay. Anybody want to make any rolls before they go upstairs? Any perception or anything like that?
What?
Any rolls anyone would like to make before they go up?
Nat 20 on perception.
Nice. There's nobody upstairs. It's fully cleared out now, and you don't have to worry about it. So you guys
We go
are
up
safe
there.
to go upstairs. You guys head up the stairs as it winds along the side of the tower, and it comes to a kind of a clear, like a giant, the next floor, I guess, but the roof is fully open. You can see out of it entirely. Bright sunshine is coming down, and you're having the light kind of refracted and creating long shadows. And you kind of look across this level, and on the far side there's a lever that has been flipped down.
Does it look safe?
Yeah.
I'm gonna flip the lever.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Cool.
I'm glad somebody found that funny.
Who was who ran over to pull the lever?
That'd be me. This sounds ominous. Oh dear.
Everyone else needs to make a dex saving throw.
My bad.
How do I do that?
Roll a d20, add. Is it a dex save?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a dex saving throw.
Add 5 to whatever you rolled.
Yeah. Except for Elsa, you do not need to make the dex saving throw.
I
I
got
got a 17.
yeah, I also got a 17.
Okay.
I got a 12.
Ooh. Um.
You're right.
So who dies?
So
me.
what
Nobody.
I'm hearing is I do a triple backflip.
So, as Elisar runs over and cranks the lever back up, suddenly a bunch of spikes shoot out from the ground.
Rad.
Woo!
Cool.
Luckily, Dilton and Celeste,
Oh.
real quickly, jump back out of the way. Leza, with all of your armor and everything like that, it takes you a second, and you take 2 points of piercing damage.
Both of
And
us?
Just
no,
Leza.
just me.
I
Darn.
closed the lever again.
And the spikes drop into the floorboard.
My bad.
Sake. Maybe let's check out levers before we just pull them.
But how else are you gonna figure out what they do?
Well, I found out real well what this one does.
Sorry.
It's okay, you didn't know.
As you push the lever back into the closed position, you see kind of a door against one of the walls kind of go, you hear the little as it slides open slightly. It's just hanging open a little bit.
Ooh, door!
I would like to check for traps.
Go ahead.
I've learned
Oh my god, my
Stand back.
dice.
Pretty sure
Wow.
investigation would be fine.
It's a 5.
A 5? You rolled a 5?
Yup.
Yeah, you think there's no more traps.
Well,
Hey, you're the one that has the bag that says live by the dice, die by the dice.
I know.
Yeah, fair.
Cool.
Need a dice jail though.
Elsa,
So is it safe to open?
Seems to be.
from what you know, yeah, you think it's safe.
I'm gonna open it.
Cool, you open it. It's a door, whatever. Inside, the door kind of swings open, and it's a very brightly lit room in comparison to all of the darker rooms in the lower levels. So it's very brightly lit, and there's a pedestal with a button that has been pushed in.
Can I unpush the button?
Well, at least it's not me this time.
Can I
You
take a dagger and just like pop that bad boy out?
I mean, you could go over and like hit the button again if you wanted to.
Okay, I will.
We're gonna stay like behind the doorway this time.
Yeah.
You hit the button, and the button kind of rises back up, and then it sinks back down, and nothing really happens that you. Well, roll Dilton, roll for perception real quick.
Oh boy. Oh shoot.
Shoot,
I got an
dang.
8.
You got an 8. Yeah, nothing that you know of happens.
Okay, all right.
There's
Oh.
nothing. There's nothing else in the room.
We'll go
Okay.
and examine the pedestal.
Sure.
Can I press the button again?
Sure. You push
Ooh,
the
Alright.
button.
nat 20.
Nat 20 on investigation, or whatever you need, whatever you're thinking. Yeah, you go over and you kind of look at it and you're like, I wonder if this is the button that procced the water downstairs
Whoa.
in that lower level.
All coming
In the
together.
room, Dilton, you push the button again, goes up, goes down, and then you hear and then you just hear a large sizzling and popping noise coming from below you, and the tower rumbles a little bit.
Time to go. Which means the orcs have the treasure.
Or it means you guys just poured water into lava.
That would cause a steam explosion.
Yeah.
No,
Either way, it's
create
still time to
obsidian.
go.
Recommendation:
Time to go.
time to leave.
Bro, let's mine this obsidian with our diamond pickaxes.
We don't have a diamond pickaxe. It's time to go.
Darn it.
I'm out.
See ya.
Bye.
Hey, how we heading out?
By walking down.
Yeah.
Yes,
you
stairs
guys-
and
Hang
door.
on.
You
Oh
guys,
no.
You guys
We're
run
gonna
down the
try
stairs
and make
real
an
quick.
acrobatic exit.
Did it fail miserably?
No. I rolled the board roll.
Hmm.
Apparently walking down the stairs is too normal for the bard now.
Gotcha.
So we are rolling performance to do something dramatic on the way out. I haven't figured out what yet.
Oh, can I also do that?
Salsa down the stairs.
That's a 14.
Uh-oh.
Cha-cha real smooth.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Can I also do a performance? Because, I got a solid 6. Oh, wait.
So Dilton,
Sorry, 8.
What
you,
have I started?
so Dilton, you run thinking you looked really cool if you like did a front flip down the steps. You like front flip, like hit the wall a second later, just
Darn.
It does look real cool.
you get up and you like dust yourself off real quick, like nothing happened. You're like, I didn't do that.
Just
Elisar,
walk it off.
you see him do it and you're like, I can do that, and you jump and you back and you front flip, but you're successful.
Darn.
And you
Cha-cha
successfully
real smooth.
you like front flip down like 3 steps and then like front flip and just like keep going.
Slinky!
Yeah, you kind of like slinky down doing front flips. As you guys get to the base though, you start seeing water, like hot water starting to trickle up from the downward, the stairs that led down to the basement, as this hot steaming water starts rising.
Oh my. Yeah, time to go.
Pitter patter.
Let's get at her.
You guys all run out of the building successfully.
Yay!
And you just kind of take a couple steps back and watch as this steaming pool of water just slowly rises and then starts like leaking out and turning the sides of it into almost mud, and you see the tower kind of go and just falls over on its side.
Oh god.
Oh, yikes.
Wasn't us.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was clearly the orcs.
Who has the claw pieces right now?
The what?
That would be Adam.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I mean he got out too, so he's just with you guys.
Noise.
Your lovely friend Gibby, the dwarf,
Gibby.
his rifle like clutched to him after watching the giant tower fall.
Phenomenal, dude.
Well, I don't think you guys can explore the tower anymore. What do you guys want to do now?
How many people died?
No one.
No one? Weren't there other people in there?
No.
No.
Gotcha.
There were orcs, remember? The orcs chased us out.
Yeah.
Roughly.
The orcs also dip potato chipped a long time ago.
I want to chase the orcs.
Chase the orcs.
The orcs are running to Little Ivy Wood right now.
Wait, weren't we on an escort quest?
You were, but we're gonna just do that. We'll do that one when Adam gets back.
Noise.
Alright. Is it time to go break out the boys? It's time to break out the boys.
1 second. Okay, boys. Here's what's gonna go down. Y'all are just gonna meet them in Little Ivywood. Okay? Okay. Sounds good? Okay.
Okay. Hold on. What's Little Ivywood? I'm confused.
Little Ivywood is the town that they're going to.
So did we already get out of jail?
Yeah, y'all left like a day ago and just started heading to Little Ivywood because you heard that there was a better pub there.
Okay.
Cool. Sounds good.
Alright.
Sounds good. Okay, go back to the party.
Alright, cool.
Alright. Plant
the
some
stones on the
C4.
roof?
Yeah. Just break in through the roof, plant some C4 on the side, explode, and then get your boy out. Your boys out, I should say.
Have C4, and also does the jail have a window or
What did
opening?
I just come back to?
Nice planning.
Planning.
I came back to everybody going, we're gonna go get some C4 and blow everything up. And I'm like,
Well, I was asking him if he had C4, because otherwise his
Yes.
plan will not work.
It will, trust me.
Alright, I gotta know. Why don't we just walk in the front door?
Bail them out. We're rich now.
Sounds better.
okay.
Oh no.
You guys, are you guys gonna start heading towards the, start heading back towards town?
I guess.
Yes.
Over there in
Time
jail.
to go break these
Yeah,
boys
we're
out.
going back.
Okay.
Or apparently I'm very bored with this particular game session.
Yeah. Cool. First hour of travel. Nothing happening. How are you guys lined up to go back? Who's leading?
Me.
Go in the front. Oh.
So
I
Leza
guess I'm in the middle?
and Delton are in front.
Come here.
Oh, sorry, he's in the middle, and then Celeste is in the back, and Gibby's in the
Are
back
we
as well.
Are we gonna die on this trek or something?
No, first hour goes by, and then I just need you to roll perception.
All of us?
No, just the two in the front. So Delton
Alright.
and Leza.
Alright, oh. This dice is not. I got a 3.
Okay. Leza.
Oh, what are we rolling for?
Perception for the first hour of travel.
These dice. It's a 4.
You guys don't notice anything. Nothing seems out of the blue. Path seems pretty safe, normal. You guys just keep traveling. Second hour rolls by.
Perception.
Yeah.
Ooh, 11.
Okay.
Oh.
11 and 12. Okay. So as you guys are walking along, Lisa, you noticed you kind of have this uneasiness that you're feeling, like something might be following you. You're not sure, but you shrug it off as just maybe the wind or something like that, and you guys keep going. Hour 3.
Roll. Oh, I got. How did I get? Okay, I got 11 again.
Unnatural 20.
Okay. What is that? You guys, it's been 3 hours. Just 3 hours. Don't worry about it. 3 hours. You guys, keep going, and you guys just keep going. Nothing really seems to be of the issue, and you guys, at the end of this hour, you guys start approaching the prison.
Solid. Only an hour? What? 3 hours?
Yeah, because it was a 4. I think it was a 4-hour hike last time.
I thought it was like a 3-day trek.
No, it would have been way worse.
I think that was for the full trip, but we decided to go to the tower first.
Yeah, it would have been a 3-day trip if you guys had gone all the way out to the island and everything like that.
Okay.
It just takes about
I'm
half
just
a day.
confused.
So you guys kind of approach the prison. Everything seems to be normal. Nothing out of place. Normal high castle looking kind of thing, and
You go in.
yep. As you
So no
guys
escape plan.
uh
And
walk
you do
in,
you, but I'm just gonna walk in the front door.
who else is walking through the front door?
Me.
I
Cool.
mean, that's basically my thing.
We didn't start a bar fight, so
Fair enough. So you guys walk in, and you as you guys approach, you see this you know um, counter, but it's about half the size of what a normal counter should be. Um, and as you guys look, you see this uh, small
Is that a very
gnome.
small dog or a very angry squirrel? I
It's
gotta know. I'm
it's
sorry.
it's both. Um,
Is happening.
Dilton has a wild animal now attacking him. I'm just kidding.
Oh, what?
You have something in the background, my lad. Anywho,
I do? No, I don't.
It's Chase's.
oh, it's Chase.
what's up?
Your pupper is loud. Um,
My dog is loud?
Something in the background is.
is
Oh.
Ziva
Why?
chewing on a
I
bone?
I am in a dorm, so there's
I am
no
also
It's
puppy.
not
in a
you,
dorm.
Dilton. It's Chase's.
Sorry, I
Matter.
miscalled out.
Moving on.
Moving on. You guys see this little gnome uh, man scurrying around back and forth, um, grabbing
Is this your
files,
boy Gibby?
running back. He's a gnome, not a dwarf.
No.
Oh,
So he kind of has a larger head and then very thin proportioned body, very small.
wait,
He's
who's
running around
Gibby?
scurrying, grabbing files and moving them over to one spot and then grabbing other files and sorting them really quickly. And he's just running around. And there's a little bell that says "Ring me for service."
Bring it.
Bing! He stops and he looks up and he, "Hello there."
Here. Sorry, we're here to inquire about two men that were arrested last night.
It's been a day or two now.
Two, because we had a long rest.
Sure. Do you have a name or what they may look like, or
The
uh,
One's a
barbarian with
very
purple
small
skin.
purple man.
as-
Pimbly Nimblebottom.
Pimbly, Pimbly
I hope he
Nimblebottom? Is
didn't
that the
hear
one that
me.
you said? And he scurries off. Searches through a bunch of files. You see him quickly, like pull out like out of a cabinet. He like pulls out a file. Purple, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he was released.
And I
Uh,
suppose Ivan was as well.
Ivan, let me and he pulls it out and just opens it up. Yep, they were both released at the same time earlier this morning.
Do you have any idea which way they went?
Uh, yeah, the bathroom. He kind of points over towards the restroom, and you see Ivan and Pimbly both walk out of the restroom, kind of back to back.
Who, my niggas?
Oh, hello. We're blackmailing you into joining our adventuring guild.
No, it is. Both. I was just trying to take a peaceful poop, and then here I am. From the
why is
town
he
the
so
other night.
quiet?
I don't know. I cranked him though.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to crank him.
That's what she said.
Better.
Yeah. So the little gnome man is just like, he kind of looks over at you too, and he goes, "Please leave, quickly."
Of course, of course. We'll get out of your hair. Thank you very much for your assistance.
He takes a bow, kind of briskly going back to his work, grabbing files and putting them back and sorting out again.
And we're on our way.
Yup. So, you guys head out of the prison. You guys have the full group with you together now.
Is nobody objecting to the blackmail comment?
Nah, they're joining us.
There's not
I
really
don't
much I
care.
can do about it at this point.
Same.
Okay.
So you guys are more or less a party now. Oppa.
That was
Ah,
easier than I thought it would be.
Meat log rolling down a hill.
Meat log rolling down a hill.
meatloaf, 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 meatloaf.
Growing down a hill.
Jesus.
Show you a meat log, buddy.
I think meatloaf. Stay over there.
That is
What?
my new song. Whenever we're singing, just walking around, it's meat log rolling down a hill.
Okay.
I can.
Where do you guys want to go next?
Crazy.
To the bar.
I mean, we are on an
Yeah,
escort.
let's go to a bar.
No!
That sounds
You know,
like a solid
we
idea.
should
too.
make them go fix the door that they broke.
I didn't break the door.
They don't have any woodcraft skills.
Well, yeah.
They'll break it worse.
I got a big old axe, but I don't know how much that's gonna do.
I have a bow.
I have a crossbow. Crossbows are superior.
Because you're superior.
You're not wrong. I am a bard. I have style.
I have style. Okay.
You know what? Honestly, if a bard was gonna have too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt.
Middle there.
Jesus,
I really
thanks
want
for the
to-
crinkle.
Crinkle me pickle.
What are we doing?
That's up to you
Good
guys.
question, isn't it?
There are a couple of options that you guys have that you guys can do.
You look at the map.
You looking at the map. You guys, Ivan and Pimbly, you heard from a couple prison inmates that a new bar just opened up in Little Ivywood.
That's where the orcs went.
And that is also where the orcs have gone. You know that on the other side of the forest, past Nearon, there is another temple / large structured building. You also could go up to Millstone, and there's another one on the other side of Millstone.
Quick question. Where are we now?
You are on the
Between-
outskirts of Saxondale.
And you're suggesting we go towards Millstone?
I'm
Towards that
suggesting you can go towards anything, either Millstone, Nearon, Little Ivywood, one of those three towns, and then there are two other temples on either side of Nearon and Millstone.
Alright,
If
friends.
we get on a boat,
I have a suggestion. I feel we should go towards the one that is south of Saxondale by the coast, since that one's pretty fucking close.
we've already gone to
We
that
did
one.
that one. We were just there.
I wasn't aware of that. We should go to the one on the other side of Millstead.
We should go to my hometown, Watford.
Watford. We should go to the one
Chase
on
the
the other side.
orcs.
Oh, that would be fun. Let's chase the orcs.
So it is about twice the distance from Saxondale to Little Ivywood. So it would take about 8 hours to get there, and it's already midday at this time.
So you're saying we roll around to like dinner time?
You'd be rolling around 8 o'clock ish.
Okay, not bad, not bad.
It's about 6 hours to Millstone, 8 hours to Nearon, and 9 hours to Little Ivywood.
I'm down.
Wait, so are we going to Little Ivywood or Nearstone? What? That one.
Nearon, Millstone, Nearon, Little Ivywood.
Follow wherever you want to go. I'm just looking for artifacts.
I don't care which way we go, as long as we go a direction and. Tell you what, anyone have a D3?
On the
Probably not.
computer.
Improvising.
D4.
Have a D6, and then just 1, 2 is 1, and so on. Alright, someone roll a D6, please.
5.
Got 3.
I heard 5, so we're going to Nearon.
Shagadelic.
Cool. That'll take most of the day to get there.
Said we'd be getting there about 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And is that factoring in, like, say, restroom breaks, snack breaks, taking it quick, fiver, throwing the packs off, drinking water?
It's an 8-hour trip. If you want, you can also set up camp later down the line to do either a short rest or a long rest. But you will start getting exhausted towards the end of that traveling. You've already traveled 4 hours today.
And what's the Michelin rating of the inns that are in Nearon?
The Michelin rating.
Yeah.
These are important questions, y'all.
Nearon is more or less the central trading outlet for this world.
So they got some good stores there, like Snarget and Falmart.
Yeah.
Did you know there's not a single Walmart in the city of Boulder?
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, I believe it. So Nearon, it's kind of the trading hub of this island. This is
pitter
how
patter.
people get up to
How?
Yellow Ford.
It's landlocked.
Right, so it's where everybody goes in between to trade.
But wouldn't you just take a boat because that's cheaper and less dangerous?
Everybody's
It's like
pirates.
the Silk Road.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But, well, nobody could sail around Africa, so that's why the Silk Road happened.
Yeah. Also, it's just go with it.
Just go with it. Alright,
Leave.
here we go.
So
Off to see the wizard in this trading town.
Nearon.
to Nearon, which is not so near.
Nearon.
Nearon.
But it's not a neutron.
Jimmy Neutron. Got a blast. Cool. You guys head out. Are you guys doing the same way?
Let's do that.
Yeah,
I don't
we
know
got
how else to
people
do
now.
it.
So who's in front?
I mean, I'd say me again, but we obviously know my perception isn't that great.
Heck, I'll go in front.
Okay.
Give me one moment. Let me find my perception. You know? Where is it?
See, my perception is phenomenal.
Hold
but I'm
on,
very
I should probably look up my perception.
Your perception is
Perception.
Perception's really
My
good.
perception is
Heck, I'll go in front.
yeah.
I have +6 perception.
Ooh,
I
damn,
think
girl.
Alyssa should go in
Perception's
front.
So who's going in front?
She wants.
leading the way?
It's Ivan and
Pimbly?
I don't know.
Lazar, I think you should go in front.
Yeah, sure.
So Ivan
So
and
Ivan
Elsa.
and Elazar are in the front.
Cool. First hour of travel, please roll perception.
I got a 10.
I got a 9.
Uh, you guys do not notice anything on this first hour of travel as you guys kind of start entering into the forest. Um, the large trees reaching up to the sky, and they're more pine looking trees, but it's very these trees are huge, like 20 feet. Like these ones are kind of the outskirts, so they're a little bit smaller. They maybe have like a 5 foot
I'm a poke it.
trunk. You gonna go poke a tree?
Yeah.
Sure.
Good job.
I poked a tree.
You poked a tree. You walked over and you just go boop. Then you see the tree shake a little
Uh-oh.
because you hear what sounds like almost laughter on the wind.
Go ahead.
I poke it again?
Poke it one more time. The tree shakes a little. You hear more laughter on the wind.
Spooky.
Can I try to see if there's anything in the tree?
Sure. Roll investigation, I guess. Are you like going over to look at the tree, or are you more just trying to see if you can sense if there's anything in the tree?
Yeah, I can go over and look
Okay, yeah.
closely.
Roll investigation.
It's 18.
As you kind of go over, this looks like a tree. Like there's nothing else really to it. Um, you The only thing that you think that's a little off about it is it seems like the sap in the tree is a little bit darker than normal. Like the trees that you know of.
So
Like
what I'm
this
hearing
sap
is the tree is
seems.
possessed and we need to stab it.
Oh,
Second.
I don't think it's
No.
possessed.
in front of the tree and hold out my shield in front of me and be like, no one is stabbing this tree.
You're just like, stop it.
I poke the tree again.
You poke it one more time, and you hear laughing, and you also hear the word "stop it," like going
Right,
on the
moving on.
breeze.
Alright, let's keep going.
Okay. Uh, you guys. I just was catching up on the general chat for a hot second, and I was like, wait, what?
Wait.
That took me a second. I'm just gonna ignore
Quite a
that
bit
for the time
happened.
being. You guys continue going on. Hour 2, please roll for the encounter check.
How?
An 11.
8. That is literally the smallest perception I can roll.
We swapped.
As you guys continue farther into the forest, Ivan, you look up and you see something dart across the trees. This like white line of light almost beaming across multiple treetops is going in the same direction as you guys are towards Nearon.
Can I do a history check?
A history check?
Yeah, I want to see what lore, legends. I don't know. Should I make religion check instead? I don't know.
You can do a history
Oh.
check. That's fine.
9.
9. You've
9.
heard offhand tales about the forest of Nearon, and that there are some strange things that occur in this forest. Not necessarily anything good or bad, but your memory is a little bit shoddy on the details exactly as to what happens in this forest outside of weird things.
Good to know. Okay. New dice now, because that one hates me.
Number 3.
16.
I rolled another 2, so that's another 8. Ah!
How am I the perceptive one?
Yeah, I know,
I
right?
don't know.
Wait, what did you roll?
I rolled a 16.
You rolled a
I rolled an 8.
Okay. As you guys are going past these trees, you you notice that the trunks start getting larger and larger, and
Are the trees speaking Vietnamese? Is my question.
uh,
Nah, they speak common. Don't ask me how I know that, but they speak common.
okay. As you
God,
guys,
Matt's counting.
I am counting because I have to go find something real quick. Shh, it's okay because this should be fine.
Uh-oh.
I just have to go find ruling on a creature real quick. You guys walk around this tree, and right as you do, you see this herd. I don't know if a herd is the appropriate term, but you see this group of 10 gnolls. They're and kind of snarling and moving along another trail off to your right. They haven't. No, they haven't noticed you guys yet, but they are uh, moving in the same direction, and you guys notice that your trails are going to intercross here shortly.
Question.
Answer.
Do you mean Noel as in the dragon god? Because I
No,
really hope not.
I mean gnolls as in snarling humanoid dog beings.
So
They've got
either one is not fun.
they've
They're
got
very grumpy.
you can see a couple of them have some spears on their backs, and a couple have you notice like 4 or 5 of them have spears on their backs, and the other 4 or 5 have longbows strung over them. You guys are within probably about 100 feet ish of this band of gnolls.
How many are there?
10.
How many of us are there?
6.
Oh dear.
My vote is run.
Hey, what's the radius on sleep again?
Radius on sleep?
Yeah. And I'm gonna look it up.
You have a 90-foot range. And then 20 feet.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna cast sleep on this group of gnolls.
Sure. Go ahead. Yeah. Roll 5d8.
You want me to just give you the number?
Yeah, just add them all up and then give me that
Where's my
number. And
D8?
it doesn't look like you add any modifiers to it.
I mean, there's the spell mod, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. 2, 3, 4. That was cocked. 18 is the total.
You kind of how do you want to do this? How do you want to cast your sleep?
With the lyre, why not?
Sure. You strum a couple of chords, and you kind of like go to sleep. Ding ding ding, and you play off the chords, and you look over and you can see the gnolls, and they kind of do a little yawn, and then they just keep going.
Drats.
You were close. I'll give you that. You were close, but they do have a higher hit point. They just keep walking on their path as well. Whoop whoop. They still have not noticed you.
How about we just kind of wait and let him pass?
Are they huggable?
Are they ugly?
No, huggable.
There's a picture in the chat.
That is.
They look
yes.
very sharp to me.
Yes, that is a gnoll.
They might be huggable.
They're not huggable.
Technically,
They're very
everything
sharp.
is huggable.
Yeah.
They're very sharp. Do you not see that spear? It's very sharp.
They also have bite.
Ooh, spiky armor.
Look, they just look like giant, misunderstood puppies.
So you guys just
Yeah, you
gonna let them go, or?
Yeah, sure.
I'm just gonna let him go by.
Okay. You guys kind of hang back for a second, adding a few minutes of travel to your time, but nothing insane. As the the gnolls get onto the same trail that you guys are on. The trail kind of winds out a bit. They keep kind of yip yip, they're yipping and snarling at each other, and then they keep walking along, not noticing any of you. All right, move on to hour 4.
Oh crap, I went behind the monitor. I gotta re-roll. Well, I rolled a 5.
I rolled a 4, but that means my total is 10.
Ah! I lost my d20. Where'd it go?
Did you check the floor?
That's what I'm doing. Oh, I see it. It's hiding. Okay, I got it. Yeah, as you guys continue along, you still don't notice anything. Move to hour 5.
19!
16.
It's an 11.
Dang, we're just having our moments.
Woo!
Yeah.
Okay, oh, I don't know how this is gonna go. This will be interesting. As you guys... Oh, that would explain it. I was using the wrong encounter list. I was using a level 11 through 16 counter list, not a 1 through 4.
1. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have ended badly.
I like that one better. I'm just gonna continue with what I had because it doesn't matter. You guys continue along, and the sun is starting to set, and you see off to the right into the forest a little bit farther. There seems to be this wooden shrine of this uh, weeping woman. Like it's a wood carved out of a tree almost, of a weeping woman with
I'm a nope out of here.
2 children. Uh,
Double nope.
two children that are also carved in wood at her feet. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. However, there are recently lit candles with
I'm
different little flowers and things like that around it.
History check.
Go for it.
I'm going to go up and actually investigate the statue.
Hang on. 12. History. Do I recognize this?
You know that it is cult-like and it is spooky.
I'm a nope out of here as well.
I think we should go.
A 17 for investigation.
So everybody's terrified, and so everyone else is kind of continuing to move along the path. While Liza, you kind of veer off really quickly just to take a real quick look, and
I
you
just
see
snapped
in
my
it
hair tie.
you see in it carved in I'm trying to remember, what languages do you know?
I know Celestial, Common, and Undercommon.
You can kind of see almost, it looks like it's almost celestial, but like it's a little off, like, but you can still read it. It says to the mother goddess Siwa, and then under it it says we give our life to her.
Oh, I'm out.
But you're unsure if that
Ominous.
last part was correctly translated, as it was so roughly cut into the wood.
Does it seem like there's like a temple for Siwa or anything nearby, or
There
obviously
doesn't
no followers
seem,
here, but
yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything out in the woods. There's just this random idol
I'm gonna roll
statue.
religion on Siwa right quick.
Sure, go ahead.
That's a 6.
You are unsure of who this goddess might be. It does sound familiar, though. That maybe you had heard it before once in a song, in a ballad that somebody had made.
Yeah, but that's just about everything.
Yeah, exactly. It's really easy for me to make bards have with history checks. It's like, yeah, you probably heard it at some point in time because you've heard it in a song, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Move on to hour 6.
I rolled a 2.
I rolled a 1! Apparently we're both blind.
At times.
Kyle, did you roll a natural one or did you roll a 2 before your modifier?
I rolled a 2 before
I
my
rolled
modifier.
a natural 1. Which would be a 7, but no. It's a 1.
Job, also.
Mother God.
Oh dear.
Alyssa, I need you to make a dex saving throw.
Come on.
It's dex. You'll be fine, I swear.
17.
Yeah. You're kind of walking along. Wait, is that 17 as in your dice roll or plus your modifier?
Plus. That's after mods.
Oh, okay. You're kind of walking along, like having a good time, strutting on your instrument, and then you kind of hear something, and you're, and right as you hear that, you kind of move to the side, right as an arrow just plants into the tree next to you.
Do I even notice the arrow?
You notice the arrow because it almost hit you in the face.
Do I notice the arrow?
You all notice the arrow. Well, Yeah, everybody notices the arrow. I'll make it easy. Everybody notices the arrow.
Can I
And
take
move.
the arrow?
It's not an arrow, it's more a bolt. Like a crossbow bolt.
Can I take the bolt?
You can try.
Alright, what do I have to
Sounds
roll to do
suspicious.
this?
Strength?
I'm gonna back up behind someone that is.
Can I move in
slightly
front of
tankier than
Alyssa
me.
Sure, Leza,
and hold up my shield?
yeah, okay, you ready your shield? You kind of come forward in front of the party. You see Ivan in the background struggling to pull out the the bolt.
I roll a 17!
You see him and he pulls and he goes, huh, huh, and he falls over and hits the ground with a satisfying thud. After pulling the bolt out and kind of, haha, I got it, but the tip is entirely shattered off.
Well, you know what? It still works, so there we go.
You can use it to kill werewolves. That's about
It's
it.
the silver arrow.
I mean, he's the king now.
Yeah. So after Ivan lands with the resounding thud, you see in the trees in front of you these figures starting to pop out and come off the road.
How many?
Everybody roll perception real quick.
Natural
18.
20.
That one.
Sorry, what are we rolling?
Perception.
Ooh, 19.
7.
So I nat 20'd.
Cool.
Plus 1, so a 21.
That 20 special.
Celeste. We don't have the perception of one person.
Said 7.
Cool. Ivan got the highest, so it's fine. Ivan, you look around real quickly and you count all the heads, and you're like, either I'm bad at math or there's a lot more of them, but I think there's only 10 of them. You kind of announced that out loud as you had like counted really quickly across all of them. And there are these. You notice these kind of, hooded, black, leather armored, gang-looking characters walk out, and they go, "Ah, travelers on the path, I see. They look like easy prey." Everybody, go ahead and roll initiative.
So that what? D20 plus initiative.
Yeah.
What is
14.
I'm gonna
I have no idea what my initiative.
I'm gonna call it
Yeah,
out here
I
in
need
1
it.
second.
What's initiative? Or where's initiative?
There should be something that says it.
In the skills section.
I want to say it's your deck.
Oh, that's the plus 3.
Shit, yeah, next to your armor class.
It's your dex modifier. It's what you add.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
2.
5.
Wait.
I rolled a 15 to plus 3, that would be 18.
Okay.
I have a 7.
Up 7.
I got 5 after all the mods.
Should we all just put them in the chat?
Yeah, that'd help. 7. So 7. Pimbly, you got a 5. Cool.
Oh, it's after the dex mod.
Oh, you got an 18. Okay. Duh. Then you got a 14. Celeste. Hello.
Even on anymore.
She is, but
I mean, I know she is, but like,
It's just real hard to hear her.
I think it's just the background music or background noise that's been going on the whole time. Be away from her keyboard.
I think she's AFK at the moment.
Can roll for her. I've got her stats.
Sure. Hopefully it's
Uh,
bad. We could also just put
21.
it. What?
A 21.
We could just have her go. We'll just have her go last. Is
That's
what
fair.
we'll do.
We could do a round or something, and if she's
Yeah.
still not there, then.
I will allow you guys to have a surprise round or round of preparation. So you guys can real quickly get prepped before they jump.
I pull out a dagger.
If you want to draw your weapons or anything like that.
Pull out this big ol' axe that I have.
Sure.
I'm gonna pull out my longbow.
I'm gonna yell really loudly, Himbly Nimble Bottom.
Oh fuck!
Okay, you're raging now, I'm assuming.
Yes.
I've got my longsword out.
I have a crossbow.
No, theoretically, we could just watch him take everyone out now.
I doubt it. There's too many.
There's 10 of them.
I beg to differ.
I believe him.
Ivan, you are up first. They are all in range, so you don't need to worry about that.
Okay.
There's what you can tell. There's like 10 of them. The ones in the front. They're almost in like 2 rows.
Okay.
And you can kind of like see them all spread out. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna send a photo real quick to the group chat so y'all can see how this is laid out.
Are you real quick drawing said photo?
Yeah, actually. It'll be in maps. So this is how it is set up. The bandits are the 1 through 10, and then I kind of have you guys set up how you guys said you were. With Pimbly in the front, Leza and Pimbly in the front, Alistar is kind of in between everybody. Dilton and Ivan are kind of towards the back, and Celeste is all the way in the back.
Where? Oh, it's in maps. Okay.
It's in maps. Maps.
Map?
Map.
Why am I like in the closer back?
Map.
Alright.
You know, nobody
Okay.
knows.
So how do we do this?
Who's up first?
Ivan is up. Ivan is up first.
Can I shoot at dude number 8?
You want to shoot at dude number 8? You can shoot at dude number 8. Go ahead. And
roll a d20, right?
Yeah, roll a d20. And then because you're using a bow and arrow, you'll add your dex modifier.
Hold up. 18.
Okay, that hits. Roll for damage.
God damn it. You rolled behind the keyboard. That is a 10.
Wait. Did you roll the...
What?
You rolled a 10?
What am I supposed to roll for damage?
A D8.
Oof.
Or yeah, 1d8.
Yeah. One
Not
D.
bad.
I mean, like you could do 1d8 plus 3, I guess. Yeah.
But that would be a +3 weapon.
Yeah, 1d8 plus 3, because that's your attack modifier.
What? Wait.
Because he has a
How
dex.
does-
You add the ability modifier.
So finesse weapon, you'd add like.
It's your
Dex?
choice.
I'm so confused.
Finesse is a weapon that can use either dexterity or strength. And you as the player will choose which one you are using for your modifier and your attack roll.
So I rolled a 5, so then +3 from that would be an 8?
Yes.
Yep.
So he takes 8 points of damage. You know, you loose your arrow and it right into this bandit's shoulder, and you see him stagger for a second. He kind of put his arm on his chest as he's just like. So he looks pretty banged up from that.
Yay.
Next is Dilton.
Alright, so D8, right?
You have to so you can like move out and move to the number 1 guy.
Oh yes, I would
So
like to do.
you'll move out and go up to Bandit 1. So
Yep.
run out.
Numero uno.
Roll a d20.
Okay.
And then add your, because are you using your rapier?
No, I'm using a dagger.
Using
Just
a
kidding,
dagger.
I'm using a rapier.
Okay. Use your rapier, which is a finesse weapon, so you can add your dex or your strength modifier to it. So I'd recommend add your dex modifier to the attack roll.
I got a 9.
You got a 9. Did you add
Yep.
the 4?
Yep, I got 5. So 9.
So you run forward and you go, "Wah!" And you go right between his arms, and you're like, "Oh!" as you miss. Next is the bandits. So that bandit 1 is going to take a swing at you with his scimitar.
What's that?
He's going to swing at you with his scimitar. The bandit 1 is attacking you, Dilton.
Uh-oh.
That is a 15.
Uh-oh. What do I have to do?
Does that hit?
What?
What's your armor class?
15.
Okay. Give me 1 second. So yeah, so that does hit. So he's gonna swing out and he hits you. I just was, cause it's a tie, so he still hits you.
Okay.
1d6. You take 3 points of slashing damage. So he swings out and kind of clips you in the arm. And you're like, ah!
Okay, so do I just subtract 3?
Yeah, so you're down to 5.
Darn.
The bandit 7 is gonna move up towards Pimbly. Bandit 6 will move up. Bandit 3 will move up. Bandit 7 will move up. Bandit 9 moves up. 5, 4, 8 is gonna move up, but they cannot. They'll move up to Dilton. And Bandit 10 is gonna move up. So Bandit 10, no, Bandit 8. He's the one that only has about 3 health points. He's gonna come up and he's gonna swing his scimitar at you.
At me?
At you, Dilton. Yeah.
Darn.
That hits. It's a 25. And you take another 3 points of damage.
Uh-oh.
He hits you, and you're like, oh, jeez.
There goes my arm.
Oof.
And then bandit number 10, he's going to take his light crossbow, and he is going to shoot it at Leza. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. I misread that. Actually, Dilton, you're gonna gain back 3 health points. I misread that. I thought it was a +4 to hit, not a +3 to hit. It's a +3 to hit. So he actually, the first guy that attacked you missed.
Oh, okay.
So you're actually at 5. The second one
Alright.
definitely hit you though. Then the bandit 10 is gonna walk forward, and then he's going to fire his crossbow bolt at Leza. And that is a definitive miss, as that's only an 11. I think you have an AC of
Get
18.
wrecked.
So you shoot, and you just kind of reflect it with your shield. Like, you don't even, like, get it lodged, and you just kind of ding it, like, knock it off, and he's like, oh, my bad. And then Bandit 7 will run over, and he's going to swing at Pimbley. Because you are enraged, you will take half damage. That is a 21. So that definitely hits hits Pimbley.
Viscous.
Yeah. So he hit you. And only does about 3 points of damage as he slashes into you. So you'll only take 1, or yeah, you take 1 point of damage because you're raging. He comes over and like hits you, and he's like, his sword's like bent slightly. He's like, what? Next up is Leza.
It's me. Okay. Going to just use my longsword and swipe out at Bandit 1.
I'm definitely real lost in the party position. But that's okay.
In front of me, isn't he, Bandit 1?
Yeah.
Okay, so I make an attack with my longsword.
Are you gonna? Alright, here, I'll send another photo so you guys can see where everything is, where they moved up from, so you guys know. Hopefully you can understand this. If not, I get it.
12 hit.
A 12 does hit. So yeah, so Dilton moved up to Bandit 1. There's Bandit 1 and Bandit 8 that are kind of right next to him. So you kind of come up on the other side and you swing your sword at
Well,
him.
are we technically for that where we're on either side? Know what I mean?
There's actually a bandit on either side there. Because Bandit 7 is
okay.
next to Bandit 1.
We're right, but Dilton and I are.
Bandit 2. Sorry. Bandit 2 is
Okay,
moved up
well,
next. So
it doesn't matter. I don't need advantage because it already hit, but.
yeah. You would have rolled with advantage because you guys are within 5 feet of each other, I think.
What's the word for that?
It's something like that.
Well, he takes 10 points of damage.
He takes 10 points of damage.
Oh.
Okay. You run over and you slash at him. And like he falls to a knee and he's like heavily breathing now. He's not all the way dead, but like he's knocking on death's door right now.
Tell him you shouldn't have attacked innocent people walking through a forest.
I'm a bandit. Duh. He kind of
Should rethink your career.
probably as he's like bleeding out. After that, that is Pimbly's turn. Pimbly, you do have someone right in front of you.
Oh yeah, can I swing at bandit number 7 with my great axe?
Go ahead.
And that would be a D12, right?
Do a D20 first to see if you hit. You'll add your strength modifier.
Oh, biscuits. Hold on, my dogs are crawling on my laptop. I rolled 13.
What? How much?
13 with the modifiers.
14. That hits. So go ahead and roll damage.
It's a D12.
You're using a battle axe, right? Right.
I'm using my great axe.
A great axe.
Yeah.
I think that's. Yeah, I think that's just a D12, and then you'll add your strength modifier.
Okay, so that's
damage.
12.
You hit him for 12.
Oh, I rolled a 12.
Oh, you rolled a 12? So you dealt 15 then?
No, I rolled a 9, my bad.
Oh, okay. So you did roll a 12. Okay. So you, how do you want to kill him?
What do you mean?
You dealt enough damage to kill him. So you just swing with your axe and you just decapitate this guy in front of you.
Yeah, that sounds good enough.
As he just slumps, his head to the left, his body to the right. As he is very dead now.
Understandable. Am I still raging at this point?
You rage for a minute, and each round, so a full complete round, only lasts about 6 seconds. So you are still raging. You rage for about 10 rounds.
Okay, and I can only attack once a go?
Once per turn. You can also move as well.
Okay, can I move towards the right, towards the bandit with the weird looking symbol that I can't tell what number it is?
The bandit 6 is to your right.
Let's go towards him.
Okay. You won't be able to attack him, but you can definitely get up in his face.
Yeah, that's all good. I'll get up in his face.
Okay. So you move forward and kind of get up into his face. As you, he watches in horror as you decapitate him, and then you just like sprint towards him, and he's like, okay, and he passes that. Next up is Celeste.
What's up?
Hey, we're in combat.
I'm aware of
My
that.
turn?
Okay.
Did I miss my turn?
I did. I on accident jumped you. You snuck in. You snuck in between there, LSR.
Moist. I mean, there's not much I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna vicious whichever like is.
Does Vicious Mockery do damage?
Yes, psychic damage.
Big damage.
Bandit 1 is at 1 health at the moment.
Yeah, it's gotta succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or take 1 psychic and have dis next to.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
What is that?
I've got to take off here because I got to get up and.
He fails and dies.
Fair enough. I just insulted someone to death.
Yeah.
Chase, do you want to take your turn before you go, or do you want
Yeah.
night here?
Okay. Celeste, go.
Okay. So you said bandit number 1 was at 1?
Bandit 1 is
He's
now
dead
dead.
now.
Okay, cool.
Bandit
So then,
8 is at 3.
Oh, bonus action! Bardic Inspiration! We're giving it to Celeste.
Sure.
what does that mean?
You can add a 1d6 to your next attack roll.
Okay, so I'm rolling a d6 then?
Roll a d6 and a d20.
Okay, and add 1 to the d6, and then
Add them together and then add 1.
And then add
okay,
and then add dex.
Add +5,
Bunch of numbers.
add +5. Okay,
not 1.
5.
okay. Okay, so I got a 23 for a d20.
Wait,
What?
is that
Yeah.
Give us the actual numbers before you add any.
Okay, I got an 18 for the d20 and a 1.
Oh, okay. So you
So that'd be 18 plus 1 plus 5.
Yeah.
You do succeed. So you take your longbow, you pull the arrow back, you fire at this bandit. Can you roll damage? So that's 1d8.
+7.
10. So that's 10 points of damage. How do you want to kill this guy?
Oh gosh. With the bow. I want to strangle him with the string, I guess. Hold along. You know, like.
You're not in range.
You shot him. You shot him with an arrow.
Okay.
How dramatic
You gotta have
does
like
he
an
die?
arrow like go through his eyeball or like slit his jugular like.
Jeez. I'm thinking. Sorry.
You're good.
I would say he opened his mouth to talk and the arrow went in.
Sure. He's
Sick.
about to go. All right, we've got him on the. As an arrow just goes and just through his mouth, and he just.
Pinned him to a tree.
And then he
Beautiful.
falls over dead.
Yes.
Next to the other one that had just been killed a second ago by Leza. And we cycle back. It is now Ivan's turn again.
Oh,
Bye,
yay.
Chase.
Alright, bye guys.
Bye.
Slash, you run off into the forest, scared.
Yeah.
After killing this dude with an arrow through him, you're just like, oh god, and you just run away.
I'm gonna go have an existential crisis in the woods.
Okay, have fun.
See you next time.
See you next time, but you guys are great.
Bye.
Alright, so who is dead?
Bandits 8, 1, and 7.
Is there any chance you could provide us with an updated map of the bandits?
Yes, but it's starting to get messy, so I might redo it.
Yeah, you could just redraw it.
Yeah.
You know,
would be
last time I
nice.
did something like this, I just straight up used a dice mock-up. Like chess pieces.
Yeah, I don't have that many.
Yeah, fair. Thumbtacks?
Next thing in the mail Matt gets. Chess pieces.
Yeah,
30
right.
d6.
Here. Bandit 6 and Pimbly. And Bandit 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's one more that's still alive. Bandit 5. Okay. Yep, okay, I'll send you the updated one. I don't know, this is working for the time being. Post-it notes, my one and only savior.
They are the bomb.
So here's the updated combat map.
It's surrounded. Oh.
Yeah, you're starting to get a little bit surrounded.
Oh, dick. Alrighty.
Who do you want to shoot at?
Let's shoot at bandit number 10.
Bandit number 10?
Yeah.
Sure thing. Go ahead and roll for your attack.
Hold up.
Okay, he is not taking any damage.
He's not.
What?
Where did I put it? Where did I put it? That's where I put it. So I rolled a 12 for accuracy and 7 for damage.
And you added your dex modifier to the damage.
Yes.
You pull back this arrow, and he's kind of like, oh, are you gonna hit me? Are you gonna hit me? Are you gonna hit me? Are you gonna? As this arrow just goes right into his left shoulder, dislocating his arm, and he's like, ah, you hit me. So you said 7.
Yeah.
Okay, so he takes 7 points of piercing damage as he has his arrow now trapped in his shoulder blade. His left arm is just limp to his side because you just dislocated his shoulder. And he's like, "Oh my god!"
Can I laugh at him?
Oh, sure.
I laugh at him.
you just start chuckling at him. Next up is Dilton.
Okay, I want to. Oh shoot! I want to go for bandit number 3.
Bandit number 2 is engaged on you. If you go for bandit number 3, he will get an attack of opportunity on you.
Ah shoot! I'll go for bandit 2 then.
Cool. Cause Leza is near you, flanking, as we were talking about, does apply, so you do have advantage on this attack roll.
Oh boy.
So you roll your d20 twice and take that.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I got a 19 plus dexterity, right?
Yeah.
19 hits.
Okay.
And then roll for damage.
Okay. What is that?
I
haven't done this yet.
It's a D8.
Oh wait, does it? I think it says somewhere.
It's whatever the weapon is.
It's a
Then you
rapier.
add something.
A rapier is a martial.
Oh, my hit dice is a 1d8.
Yes, it's 1d8 piercing, and then you'll add plus 4.
So I got 10.
You
What's
got
the 4
10.
come from?
Yeah, I got
His
10.
dex modifier,
Oh.
because you add your ability modifier onto it as well.
Okay. So I got a 10.
You got a 10. Yeah, so you just, and you like skewer him like in the side almost, but you like miss a couple vital organs, and he and he kind of starts trying to like apply pressure really quickly to the bleeding as you just
Dang.
all right, now it's the bandit's turn. He's gonna move over. Bandit 2 is gonna swing at Dilton.
Uh-oh. I didn't kill him.
He is hurting, but he's still standing.
Ah, dang.
He'll swing out with his scimitar. That's a 15. Does that hit? It does. So
Gosh
AC is
darn it.
15. If it's a tie, you win. And you'll take 4 points of damage.
4?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I'm at 1, guys.
As he swings back out, he's like, "Oh, what the heck?" And he swings back out and slices your arm, and you're like, "Ooh!"
Just the oof sound effect from Roblox.
Yeah, basically. And then the third bandit is gonna, bandit 3 will come over and down onto Dylan. He's gonna take another swing at you.
Uh-oh.
That didn't roll. And he misses. That was an 8.
Oh.
He
Oh,
swings it, and he just whiffs. He's like, "Oh, dang it." Bandit 4 is gonna attack at Leza.
Hit.
That is a 19.
Oh, fuck, it hits.
And he does 4 points of damage. He slashes
Do it.
out. You're trying to like block Bandit 10, and he's this other bandit comes over and slashes at you and nicks you, and you're like, ah, shoot. Bandit 10 is gonna swing at you. That is a 14. I believe that misses.
It doesn't hit.
So he swings. You just hit him with you block it with the shield. And then Bandit 6 is gonna attack Pimbly. That definitely misses. Bandit 9 will move forward and attack Pimbly as well.
Biscuits.
What's up?
Biscuits.
Woo! Does a... No, that doesn't hit. That's a 9. It was another 9. Bandit 9 comes over, swings, and he misses again. And then Bandit 5 is going to move forward a little bit, and he will fire his crossbow, his light crossbow at Ivan. He's press it, fire. Another 9, he misses as well.
Yes!
he kind of gets ready to shoot, and then Bandit 6 hits him in the shoulder, shoots it off into the forest.
So what you're telling me is that these are really shitty bandits.
Yeah, basically. Next up is Liza.
Okay. I'm gonna attack Bandit 4,
Okay.
and that's another 12.
12 hits.
Is 9 points of damage.
9 points. This is a long sword, right? That you have.
Yeah. Mhm.
You swing out with that, and he just what? And boom! It just hits him in the shoulder. He just crumples for a second. He stands back up, like raring to fight. Anything else you'd like to do?
That's all I can do. Discourage him from being a bandit. Well, pick a new lifestyle.
Is Lay on Hands, is that a cantrip or is that a spell?
It is. Oh, I'm not sure.
Because I would
It's
recommend.
an action.
You do have an action.
Well, I use my action to hit the guy with my longsword.
Right. Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good.
You have all the actions. You can.
I'm gonna take the rest of my time to lecture this bandit about the god of protection and how he should change his life ways.
Sure. Talking is a free action, so.
Oh.
You just start lecturing at him, and he just. What the heck are you talking about? Next up is Elisar.
Alright. Who's at 1 HP? Which friendly is at 1 HP? Alright, Dilton. Hi, Dilton. You're getting cure wounded, which means I have to run up and poke.
Okay.
Just kill
Don't
him
poke
instead.
him, just slap him.
You can totally
Help
do it.
anyone?
You'll probably do it.
What happened? Okay,
Slap
hold
him,
on, real
then he
quick.
heals 10 hit points.
Okay, what happens? What happens? What happens if we die? Like,
Do we
Make
get
death saving throws.
Question:
okay.
Do you have? Does it give him temporary hit points if he goes over? Do you know, or does it just heal him to max health?
Regains a number of hit points. I don't think it goes over. I think it just regains a number of hit points.
Okay, so
Back to eight,
you're
baby.
back up to full health then.
Or smack. You have been smacked with
You run
hand of
over.
the bard.
Yeah, you smack him in the butt. Good game, and you heal him. Full health. Pimbly, it is your turn.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and swing my great axe at number 6.
Oh,
Sure
wait.
thing.
Bardic Inspiration. I get Bardic We're
Sure.
giving a Bardic Inspiration.
You can give him bardic inspiration. That's fine.
Yeah, fair. Bimbly, you get Bardic Inspiration. Good
I
job.
don't know what that does.
You can add a 1d6 to your next attack roll.
Right, give me 1 moment. So I'm gonna swing at number 6, and I got a 16.
That hits.
Okay, and then
And your
how
raging
much?
and your proficient, so you had so many modifiers to your damage.
So do you just want me to roll a d12 and a d6 and tell you what I get?
Roll the d12.
9.
What was that?
9.
Did you include your strength bonus?
Oh, no. Okay, 12.
Did you add your rage damage?
Oh, because I don't know what that is.
Your rage damage is another +2.
Okay,
So when you're
14.
raging, you deal extra damage.
So 14, and then do I add the d6 on top of that?
No, that's just to see if you would succeed at hitting. The 16
okay.
alone hits. You take your great axe and you swing down on Bandit 6, and you just chop him in half.
That's what I was going to ask you if I could do anyway.
Clean in half.
Down the middle.
Thunk.
This is why you have a barbarian, guys, because they can just one-shot stuff at low levels. Because they get a proficiency bonus and a rage bonus, and all the other extra.
Does it do fear damage to the others?
I'm just more worried that my job has suddenly become alive and.
No, they're fine.
God.
I mean, they just saw this dude get cut in half, and they're like, "Oh my god."
Stay away from that man.
We circle back around, and Ivan, it is your turn. And I did just upload a new combat chart for everyone.
Cool. So,
It's getting a lot easier because there's less of them.
Yeah.
Hello.
Who is the enemy with lowest amount of health right now?
Bandit 2, who's
Which
right in front of
enemies
you.
are still alive?
Bandit 10 is sitting at 4 health. Bandit 4 is sitting at 2 health. Bandit 3 is at full health. Bandit 5 is at full health. Bandit 9 is at full health. And Bandit 2 is at 10 health.
I'm gonna take out Bandit 10.
Bandit 10? Okay.
Yeah.
You knock back your arrow and let it loose.
Hold on.
And roll for your attack.
Hold on, I'm trying to get a cat to give me back my dice. All right, I got one of them. That's the important one. All right. I have captured the kitty. So I rolled 16 for accuracy.
Okay, so that hits.
Yeah.
And then
a 7 plus 3, so 10 for damage.
How do you want to kill him?
Can I pin him to a tree?
Sure. You pull back your arrow and you wait for him to get right in front of you, and you let loose as this arrow sinks through his chest and just pins this guy to a tree. Through the heart, through the chest, just into the tree, and he just.
Perfect.
As his head lolls down to his shoulders after an arrow just into his chest.
It's nailed to one tree.
And nailed to a tree, yes. Dilton, it is your turn.
Okay.
You just got a lot of health.
Alright. Oh, is this the updated map?
Bard 2 is at 1 point of health. Or Bandit 2. Not Bard 2. Yeah, L, sorry.
Alright. I want to stab him with my dagger.
Sure. Why don't you just stab him with the rapier that you already got going?
What?
Just stab him with the rapier.
No, with the dagger.
Fine. Roll to see if you hit.
I got an 11. What, plus dexterity, so...
You hit.
Yeah.
And then roll for damage.
Ooh, I got a nat 8.
A dagger does not do 8 damage. A dagger does 1d4.
1d4? Ah, shoot. Oh, I got a 3.
Okay, it doesn't matter. You kill him. You just and you just hit him in the head with a dagger. Like you like sheath your blade, your rapier, and you like do a spin move, and then you just stab him in the side of the head in the temple with a dagger that you have, and he just gets hit in the head. Just, as he falls to the ground.
Wasted.
Yeah. Next up is the bandits. Bandit 4, who is being lectured at by Leza, walks over, and I'm gonna give him disadvantage because I'm gonna say he's distracted by your speech.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
Get wrecked. Hear the word
That
of
was an 11. He's like, what are you talking about? What? And he like tries to swing his sword at you, but he's so confused at the moment he just whiffs. Bandit 3 will take a swing at Dilton. He definitely misses. That was a 5. He swings after you see him stab his friend in the temple. And he just falls over a little bit. Bandit 9 is going to swing at Pimbly. That hits. It was a 22. You take 2 points of damage. Pimbly.
Does that mean I'm sitting at 11?
You have taken in total 3 points of damage.
So is that from my current hit points?
Yeah. So you'll be sitting at 11 at the moment.
Fantastic. Just wanted to make sure I'm doing this right.
Yeah, because with rage you take half basic damage, so slashing, bludgeoning, stuff like that. You take half damage on it because you don't feel it. So pissed. Yeah, barbarians are kind of stupid in that sense. And Bandit 5 is gonna shoot his crossbow again at Ivan. He quickly knocked it back, takes aim, fires. 12.
Does my armor is 14.
Okay, so he misses. He shoots and
Can I just stare at him?
yeah, you just. And actually, it is your turn. Or no, it's yeah, we're going back. No, it's Leza's turn.
I was gonna say, I skipped my turn again.
I'm not skipping your turn again. I'm sorry.
So, because we both got 7s, didn't we?
Yeah. So you're both kind of going at the same time.
Yeah. Which bandits are still alive?
Bandit 4, which is right in front of you, he's pretty hurt. Bandit 3, who's in front of Dilton. Bandit 5, who's in between them. And Bandit 9, who is sitting in front of Pimbly.
Well, I'll take Bandit 3.
Okay,
My
so
long sword.
you kind of you ignore Bandit 4 as he's rambling at you about how your religion is wrong. Swing out at Bandit 3, who's next to Dilton. You do have advantage because of flanking. Because there's literally 3 of you in a really close group.
It's a 15 to hit.
That hits. You
And 7 points of damage.
7 points. You swing out with your long sword and it hits him, and he clips his right arm, and he's just, "Oi, what the heck?" As you take a good chunk of his like bicep, you like hunk it off almost. Cool. Elisar?
The bandit who is getting lectured.
Is he
still alive?
The bandit who was being lectured by Leza is still alive. He is sitting at 2 health points.
We're vicious mockering him.
Sure.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
That is a 3. He fails.
What if it just
damage?
like made him
And he takes
utterly
3
depressed?
damage.
Yep.
What do you say to him?
Your mother would be disappointed in you for picking unsightly career path.
My mother was always disappointed in me. And then he like falls forward and like lands on his own blade. And he just like, because he was like sobbing after that mockery, and he just falls on his blade and slumps over to the side next to Leza. And next up is Pimbly.
Okay, Since I've completely lost track of who's where and what health points.
Bandit 9 is next to you at full health.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and with my great axe take a big ol' swing at Bandit 9.
Go ahead.
Alright, so give me 1 second. My dog's on me. So I rolled a 4 and then my strength to that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 7. I'm assuming I missed with that?
That is a miss.
Oh, that's a bummer.
So you swing and he kind of ducks out of the way, because he's one of the few ones that still has full health. He ducks out of the way really nimbly and he's like, haha. Ivan, it is your turn.
Who's the butt muncher that keeps on shooting at me and missing?
Bandit 5.
9. Oh.
I'm a shoot Bandit 5.
Go ahead.
Hold up. So I got an 18 for accuracy.
Okay.
And I rolled a natural 8 with the +3. That would be 11. Damage.
So he's starting to get ready to fire at you, and he just and he looses another arrow at him, and he goes, huh? And he just as an arrow just pierces right into his forehead, and he just falls over dead.
Well, at least he didn't explode into smoke.
And then he explodes into smoke.
Yellback, this is why you don't shoot things at me.
Dilton, it is your turn. Bandit 3 is next to you, and he is sitting with only about 4 health points left.
Okay, time to stab.
Unsheath your rapier, and you lunge out at him.
Yes. Let's see. Okay, so I have to roll a d20. So I got 15, 19.
That hits.
All right.
You pale into him.
And I got a nat 8 for the rapier.
So that's technically like 11 damage.
Yeah, 12.
So
8 plus 4.
Yeah. So you look at him, and
kind of slices all of his limbs off, pull Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, you just kind of as he you almost black and ice. You cut the right arm off, cut the left arm off, and then cut him at the hips. And he just falls to the ground. Very, very dead.
No, he's gonna come back at me
It's
later
just
with
a
robot
flesh
arms.
Bandit 9 now seeing his entire bandit party dead. He's the last bandit. He's gonna try to run away.
He's still at full health.
He's still at full health. He is not going to disengage, so Pimbly, you do get an opportunity of attack.
I do? Alright, so I rolled a 16. How neat is that?
Okay, you hit him. You hit him as he's trying to run away, and then roll for damage.
Yep, so I rolled an 8. So with my... So that's... 13.
So as he and he tries to run away, and Pimbly just and you just throw your great axe out, and he just runs straight into it and just like gets cut in half.
Beautiful.
And you just and it crumples in half.
So now that all these fellas are dead, are we allowed to loot them?
Yes. You guys also all are going to level up from this.
Oh boy.
So you guys will be going to level 2.
Where do we put that?
You'll put in the experience bar that you're up to. Everybody can just put up to 350.
Okay.
We will deal with the level 2 stuff here shortly. Yeah, if you guys want to try to loot these mangled corpses, you guys can roll investigation.
Which one was the one that stabbed me?
There's like 3 of them
4
that did, dude.
Which the one that hit me for 4? Was that number 2?
So I just rolled a 3 for investigation.
You kind of like scrounge around their pockets. You like pull out like a little bit of pocket lint, and then you like pull out like 2 gold piece, and you're like, yeah, worth it, and just kind of.
I got 13.
They're messy. Why would I mess around with?
Dilton, you got a what?
13.
You kind of walk over to that body that hit you. You like look through his pockets a little bit. You see he's got like you got like 4 pieces of gold off of him, and you kind of like take his dagger, and you're like, I'll keep that for later.
Oh, I got another dagger.
Yeah, you have another dagger that you can throw. So it's a throwing
And
dagger, so you can.
Can I check the one I lectured?
Sure.
Wait, it's a throwing dagger or a regular dagger?
It's a regular dagger, but you can throw daggers.
Ah, okay.
All daggers are throwing daggers. I got a 10 for investigation.
You got a 10. You kind of like check his pockets. You find like a pamphlet for like some other old god. You're like, what the heck? Kind of crumple it up and put it back, and you pull out 3 pieces of gold.
I'm also gonna put it in the box.
Oh yeah. You can put it in your box. That's fine.
Can I check out the last dude, number 9?
Sure.
I got a nat 20.
This one seemed to be a little bit better dressed. You kind of notice Pimbly, and you walk over and you pat around him on his waist, and then you pat on the upper torso a little bit, and you go back to the waist, and you like pull off a sack, and you like open it up, and you start counting, and you close it off, put it away. You get 15 gold pieces and 10 silver.
Schmancy.
Can I go look at? Oh, who was the last one I killed? Number 5.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll investigation.
Okay, I need to add +2 to that one. That would be 17.
You walk over to this bandit and you're like, this one was more ranged, kind of based. So you kind of look around, you pull out, like 10 arrows that he had, as well as, you pull out that, and then you also kind of like scratch a little bit, and you find about 5 more pieces of gold.
Okay, so to clarify, that was 10 arrows
and 5 gold.
Okay, cool. So that brings me up to 27 arrows, because I believe I only shot 3 arrows.
There were 4 or 5 rounds. I wasn't.
There were 3.
There were 3 rounds. All right, yeah, you only shot 3. I couldn't remember. I was like, how many rounds did we do?
No idea.
You guys kind of loot these very dead bandit corpses. Kind of.
Can I check out number 6? He's the dude who I cut directly in half.
You cut like multiples of them in half. You can.
Number 6 was the only one.
Okay.
I remember that.
I want to check out 4 who did get lectured to death.
So I rolled, I got 17 for number 6.
Okay, and Alisar, what'd you roll for bandit number 4?
4.
I want to go look at 10. The one that I nailed to the tree.
The one you pinned.
Ivan, hold on.
Alisar, you don't notice anything on your bandit. He seemed to be the weakest of the links, and didn't have anything on him. Pimbly, you walk over to yours, you scrounge around a little bit. You see you pull off his shoe, And you see he had 2 gold pieces hiding in the heel of his shoe. Now go ahead, Pimbly.
Is it my turn?
Oh, Pimbly, you got 2 gold.
Yeah, I did. I thought it was Ivan now.
Ivan, I know, I misspoke. My bad.
I rolled 19.
You rolled a 19. You walk over to this bandit, give him a little bit of a pat down, pull out one of his pockets, and you reach into his pocket and you pull out this like necklace. It's very gold with a little almost looking ruby medallion in the middle of it, a little ruby gemstone in the middle, but it's pretty beat up after he got launched into a tree. The gold is kind of bent in a little bit on this locket.
Cool.
Could I check out number 7? I believe he was the first one I killed.
I'm gonna need to leave here in a hot second.
Yeah, I think most of the bodies have been.
We'll just call it good.
Okay. As you guys leave, you guys start heading towards what is that town? Nearon. As you guys head in closer, farther down into the forest. The night seems to pass by. The day goes by pretty easily as you all continue and head into town. Yeah, nothing happens in the last 3 hours as you approach Nearon. Actually, okay, I have to look something up. Oh no. Oh, okay. I thought that was going to be a lot worse than what it actually was.
What? My burp?
No. As you guys as you guys walk into town, this city is huge. It's almost shocking how large it is. Lights everywhere. The dirt turns into a rock pathway as it leads into town. There are multiple rows of buildings and cottages and inns. Large streamers string from building to building, almost like a celebration or party is occurring. As the party approaches, you guys see this small orange tabby cat. There are walls. There are like gray walls around the entire town with large arches for the entrance, and you see this orange tabby cat kind of. Whoop, he jumps off the wall and slowly approaches Leza, and kind of walks over to her.
And I'll kind of get down and hold my hand out. Leza.
Yeah, this cat, it takes its head and it nudges into your hand. It starts purring as you kind of are like unsure how to scratch. You're just kind of like scratching it and petting it.
Is there any kind of color?
No.
Or anything on the cat now?
Nope. You don't see any sign of an owner. The cat looks healthy and clean. Shockingly, it doesn't look very dirty, but neither does this town. This town looks very clean and well kept. the buildings looking very new on the outskirts and looking a little bit older towards the center of town.
Does it look like it's trying to lead us anywhere, or just kind of looking?
It just wants loves.
It
is here for a belly rub. It kind of flips over onto its back and, is doing the whole wiggle where it's like side to side and purring. You guys, enter into town. The orange tabby cat is still following Leza after giving it all the belly rubs. You pass. How do I want to do this? I think I'll just have everybody roll perception real quick on the town.
Oh, not 20.
10.
I managed to drop my d20 and I can't find.
We'll say it was
4. Infinite.
Yeah.
I got 19.
Okay, so you guys, 4. Everybody but Pimbly notices just how well this this town seems to be put together. There's, you guys can kind of see all the streets and the lights. You see there's a tavern nearby, and on the, it has the little wood bar with the sign that comes down, and on it says the Singing Siren, as it as you guys kind of approach towards that way. What was I going to write something down? And then you also see to the right, on the other side of the cobbled street, as the city bends and weaves in and out of this intricate design of streetways. To the right, you also see a little cozy shop. It's closed right now, but on it says potions, herbs, and anything else under the sun, and it has a little yellow sun on it. And behind the Singing Siren, you guys can see a large inn building, and it's called the Innkeeper, and then it has a little shovel.
Ooh, grave robbery time.
Walk into the sexless innkeeper building.
Follow Pimbly.
Yeah, follow Pimbly.
I'll lead the way.
I'm just gonna take a nap right here on the porch so I don't have to pay anything.
Okay, so you guys kind of all walk in to the innkeeper, and as you guys come in, you see this tall elven woman. She's about 6'8", almost 7 feet tall. Her long, flowing silver hair, very well put together, dressed wise, and her name, you see a little name tag kind of thing on it, and it's on top it's written in Elvish, and then like underneath it's written in English, and it says underneath it Nylian, Nylian, and you're like, well, that's a weird name.
Alright, so quick question for you.
Yeah.
This will be a little weird. What do you think my odds are of being able to successfully woo her into a free night of rest for me and my party?
You, not so much. Elisar, much more likely.
Oh, sorry, do it.
Oh gosh. Oh boy. Really?
I believe in you.
She's very almost pompous looking. She, stares down at you all as you enter.
You guys know I'm a half elf, right?
Yeah, so you're her type.
That's an elf.
Good enough.
Oof, racist.
You're not wrong.
She doesn't care.
She doesn't? Alright, cool. You know what? We're trying it. This is gonna go real poorly because I am so tired right now. Where is my dice? There is my dice.
Roll
I found
to
my
woo.
dice. Roll to woo. Roll to seduce. The bard roll. Nat 20. Oh my gosh.
Man, y'all are getting a free night and more. How are you seducing her? You could literally just blow her a kiss and just.
Yeah, we're going with that.
As you walk in, playing on your, you have a lute, right?
Liar.
Lyre.
I don't know, I might have a lute. But yeah, liar.
You have your lyre out right now, and you're kind of playing it softly, and you look up at her, and she blushes, and then you, no, don't do it. You strum, you blow her a kiss, and she goes, "The room, free for as long as you're in town, as long as you keep playing as beautifully as that. I don't care. Here's your keys," and she hands you 2 sets of keys, one for the women and one for the men.
Free breakfast with this deal?
Oh, breakfast. There's a dinner later. If you'd like, we can get you some room service very quickly. I'll cover it all for you. You all look like you've been through a lot today, and I just that beautiful noise that is coming out of that. I just. She shakes. She has shivers go across her entire body.
Jeez.
Hey, this is what you get if I'm your GM and you seduce.
It's fair. It's fair.
Hey, you get free rooms and a couple free
True.
meals.
Great.
Thank her very
Favorite
kindly.
type of food is free food.
Had to tune in for the night.
As you go to thank her, she like puts her hand out. You like kiss it. It like she like woos, like falls back into her chair.
After they all go upstairs up to the room, I'm gonna put 10 gold on the desk and just say thank you.
You're putting how much on the desk?
10.
10 gold.
Thanking her for her kindness.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure, that's fine. You kind of place the stack, and she still hasn't looked up. She's still wooed over in the chair at the moment.
Fair.
It's gonna take her a minute. You guys head into the inn. As you walk past the desk, you see to the left a large dining area. The entire structure is this wood-based, huge logs in place to set up the foundation of it, with wood planks going across. You guys all head upstairs. The girls go into their room. The men go into theirs. And
Hey.
I think everybody is needing to get done here soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we will call it there. This will be your guys' long rest. Before the start of next week, we will deal with a level 2. You guys all leveled up this week after dealing with the bandits and everything like that. So you guys will get your level 2 stats, as well as you will add your hit die to your health points to increase that. And then there are level 2 abilities. If your class allows it, you will get that. And if you need any help, please contact me, and we can get that all sorted out.
Hey,
So,
hasta la pasta.
hasta la pasta, baby.